Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and in today's video, I am going to be wrapping up everything that we talked about in the morning live stream, and I'm going to show you the current technicals on Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is in a very important decision point. How it acts over the next week is going to give us a lot of insight on how it's going to act over the month of November, and you're not going to want to miss the chart formations that I'm going to be showing you here over the next couple of minutes. I think you're going to get a lot of great value out of today's video. If you do, as always, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, well, give the video a like the video. Without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. The very first thing I want to show you is this long-term uptrend on Bitcoin. It has been in play ever since January the 30th, and we've seen multiple touches on it over the last several months. In fact, this entire year, it's been one of the most important trend lines that we've been watching on Bitcoin. And in fact, over just the last couple of days, we have been using it as a level of support. It shows up right here, and Bitcoin pulled back down to it and bounced off of it and support at $60,000 to $61,000. However, over the last couple of hours, Bitcoin has been trending to the downside. In fact, we saw 4 red in a row happen earlier this morning, and in cooperation with that, we also saw that Lux Algo came in with a sell signal, and the trend tracer reversed, showing that there's some quite considerable sell pressure showing up down here on the 1-hour chart. What I'm seeing on the 1-hour chart right now is really interesting, though. We're seeing sell pressure coming in right here, and there's a lot of other reason to believe that we're looking at bearish technicals. For example, we see a red dot here on the Lux oscillator, but at the same time, there's an inverse head and shoulders pattern forming right here on Bitcoin that has a price target, as you can see here, of all the way up to about $68,000. If we went all the way up there, Bitcoin would be at a new all-time high. On top of that, this movement that we see right here is what's known as a bull flag. This bull flag has a price target, as we can see right here, of $66,000. And on top of all of that, Bitcoin also is currently forming what's known as a cup and handle formation, with the cup right there and a handle right there. That has the price target drawn the exact same way as the bull flag, with a price target of 66K. So we're seeing some shorter-term bearish signals, but all three of those chart formations that are overlaid on top of each other are giving us a prediction of 66 to 68,000. So what gives? Which direction is Bitcoin going to go? Well, we literally looked at over 50 different points of technical indications this morning, and almost every single one of them told us the same thing. Bitcoin right now looks very bullish for the next 7 to 14 days. Maybe even in about 4 or 5 days, we'll see some bullishness. But over the next 1 to 3 days, we're probably not going to see a lot of bullishness. Instead, we're probably going to see some corrections, maybe as low as $60,000 to $61,000 before we finally start moving to the upside, break above all-time high, and rally. There are a lot of bullish technicals showing up on the daily chart, indicating the next 7 to 14 days are bullish. But when you get down to the 1-hourly chart, the 4-hourly chart, they're not quite as bullish, and they do indicate that we're looking at a lot of selling pressure. I think the reason is a lot of people are freaking out because of some FUD articles that came out earlier this morning having to do with Gary Gensler, the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, saying that there is not going to be a spot Bitcoin ETF anytime soon because of lack of regulatory clarity, and a few other FUD articles and narratives. But in general, the long-term sentiment in Bitcoin is continuing to grow. I also want to point out one final thing here on the chart. We set $45,000 to $60,000 as a strong support level back over here in February, March, April, and May. During that time, we confidently traded at $60,000. Nowadays, the fundamentals are far stronger, and we're just getting back to 60K. If we confidently traded at this level for 3 months based on 6 months ago's fundamentals, just think about all that has happened in the last 6 months in crypto. We should be able to confidently trade much, much higher. Plan B has a price prediction of $98,000 by the end of November, and to be honest with you, I don't know if we're going to get quite that far, but I'm inclined to agree with him that we're going to break all-time high and we're going to rally quite a bit, but I don't think it's going to come immediately. I think it's going to take a couple of days to get ourselves off the ground, and moving into the beginning of November, I think we're going to see a lot of bullishness. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Are we about to see a blast off above all-time high, or do you agree with me that we need to see some bearishness and some sideways movement for the next few days before we can finally rally? I'd love to hear all of your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. And by the way, guys, I want to hear what your favorite bird is. I've told you guys this before. Mine is the eagle, but I want to hear what yours is. Let me know down below. If you liked the video, like the video. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. And by the way, make sure to sign up for the webinar. We're going live on the 29th. There's a few seats left, and I would love to get to know you guys by seeing you there. If you'd like to get to know us a little bit more, we're going to be doing teaching on basic chart formations, and we're also going to be interacting with you guys, answering all the questions you guys have, so make sure to check that link out down below. Those seats are going fast. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. Before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.